Hello Year 3, Mr. Smith here to tell you about an extra special project that we're going to be doing for RE. So, we will be doing a mini research project on a topic related to Judaism. In the course of our half term looking at Judaism, unfortunately we don't get to cover everything that we'd like. So it's really lucky that we've now got this time and we're able to do a little bit of our own research into something. But what does that actually mean? What does doing our own research look like? Let's find out. Aim of your research project is to find out the most important facts about our topic. And the topic that we're going to be looking at is the synagogue, which is the Jewish place of worship. So Christians have churches and Muslims have mosques and Jewish people have synagogues. And we'll come back to this in a couple of half terms time, but I would like to know what you find out about it and what you think is most interesting about the Jewish synagogue. Using our special RE search engine, you're going to be able to access lots of different websites. So instead of going on to Google and searching the whole internet, I've put together a special search engine, Charles Dickens RE search engine, that searches really high quality websites. So we know that all the websites that you're going to see listed are going to have the best information, the clearest information, and really good pictures and images for you to look at. So those are websites like the BBC and the British Museum and Britannica Kids, all great websites. Now, you might be thinking, how do I find this search engine? Well, this is the web address that you need. So you will need a pen and paper to make a note of this. And then when you get to a computer or a phone or a tablet, in the address bar on your browser, you type in this web address. If you need your parents' help, it might be a good idea to get them to write this down and to get them to find the website. And when you found it, all you do is in the search bar that comes up, you just type in the term you would like to search for. So making sure that you're spelling it correctly, you would just type in the word synagogue. And I'm going to show you the spelling of that on our last slide. So make sure you've got a pen and paper and you're writing down this web address. What will my project look like? Well, you should have a PDF of this research project form. At the top, you write in what your research project is going to be. So in this case, you would write my research project is, and you would say the synagogue. Then you've got a lovely space for lots of interesting pictures. So any pictures of the inside or the outside or any objects you would find. You could do 2 kind of medium-sized pictures, or you could use that space for 5 little sketches. On the left-hand side, that's where I want to find out your 3 most interesting facts. So if someone stopped you and said, gosh, I didn't know anything about the synagogue whatsoever, you would be able to say, well, the 3 most interesting things are 1, 2, and 3. Then you write a summary of what you've learned. So using the sentence starter, in my research I discovered, you're going to say, well, I discovered that the synagogue is a Jewish place of worship. In the synagogue, people, and then you can talk about what people do, and you can talk about when they go to the synagogue, and you can talk about what the synagogue looks like. So filling in this space with a lovely descriptive language of what a synagogue is like and what people do when they're in the synagogue. Okay, next slide. So the topic that we're going to be researching is the synagogue. The synagogue is a Jewish place of worship. What does it look like? What happens inside? And when do people go to the synagogue? Those are the questions I would like you to answer with your research. I'd love to hear how you got on. I can't wait to see you back in school, and we shall see what those 3 most interesting facts are. Absolutely going to love hearing what you make of what happens in a synagogue. Lovely. Hopefully see you very soon. Goodbye. Bye-bye.